Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Today's video is going to be a wig review. I'm going to be showing you a beautiful wig that I got from Asteria Hair. I think I'm saying that right. It's called Asteria Hair. Let me show you guys. So yes, that is the wig I'm going to be showing you guys today. You guys know that I love curly hair, but these curls are slightly different, which is one of the reasons I wanted to try it. And it's a little bit longer than what I normally do. So that is why I wanted to try it out. So let me show you guys what the hair looks like real quick. So this is our hair. Like I said, it's slightly long or kind of long. And then see how the curls look? The curls are kind of like, they're like bigger curls. They're not really tight. So I want to say these are water waves. So let me take this out and see what it looks like. You guys, I really like curly hair, but to be fully transparent, curly hair is really hard to deal with, especially depending on the quality. And as you guys know, you get what you pay for. So when it comes to curly hair, you gotta really invest in your hair to get some really good kind of hair. Alright, so this is what the hair looks like I said. So again, the curls are slightly different. They're not as tight as the ones I'm used to. And what I've noticed about the hair so far is the fact that it's kind of thin. So let me hold it. That is it. That's it right there. So I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe if I put it on and comb it out or like play with the curls a little bit, it'll get a little bigger. But I do like my hair fuller. The whole thing only has like a little bit where there's no lace right there. But the entire hair is lace. So this is the back and that's all lace. I'm sorry I'm not able to show you guys this real good, but yeah, and this is the front. That's also all lace. So you can actually wear this in a ponytail. This is the back again. Let me part it so you can see. See that? That is all lace. And then another thing that I see here is that the lace is already plucked. See how the hair is not super full around the hairline? That is what you want your wig to look like. So some wigs come like this, but some of them you have to plug yourself. And I really don't like doing that just because it takes up a lot of time and you have to know what you're doing as well. So I don't like that. And if you don't know what you're doing, you could end up with like bald spots in certain areas. So always make sure that if you're going to get some lace frontals, make sure that your hair is already plugged. Sometimes the company bleach the knot. So these things right here, they'll bleach it for you so that it already matches your skin tone. And some companies don't. This one is not bleached. So I would have to either bleach it myself or add some makeup to make it match my complexion. Also, when you go to buy your hair, make sure you're looking at the fine prints, like the density. I think some hair can go up to 250% density. Some can go up to 150. Some can go up to, I think, 100. This, I'm pretty sure, is less than 150 because, like I said, it's pretty thin. And then also, the reason for that could be the fact that the hair is long. So when you go to buy hair, most times the longer your unit, the less hair that's going to be in it. So if I got a 14-inch unit, for example, that unit will be much fuller than if I got a, I don't know, 28 inches or 30 inches. So the longer the hair, the less hair that comes in the bundle or the unit. Alright, so that could be the reason why this is not full. So what I would do in this case, just because I like my hair to be full, I would probably get a bundle of hair and sew it onto the part with no lace just to make the hair fuller. But like I said, I haven't applied this hair, so I don't know what it's going to look like. It might just be fine, or I might have to add more hair to it. Okay, so other housekeeping stuff here on the unit. Housekeeping. It has the 3 combs, so one here, and the other one here. And yes, this one only has 3 combs. And also, this unit has the adjusters right here. So you can make the unit fit better by taking the adjusters and adjusting it kind of like a bra. So you would adjust it to where it fits you better. So okay, with all of that said, I'm going to go ahead and cut the lace off of this to see if I need to add any foundation so that it can match my scalp or my skin tone. So I have a pair of scissors here. I have my unit here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the lace. I have a lot of curly units, you guys, but like I said, curly hair is kind of hard to deal with. It's not like straight hair that you can just brush. Curly hair is a little more, I don't know, tough to deal with. So sometimes it gets tangled, especially when you go to wash it. I don't know. If you want to get really, really good curly hair that you can wash and reuse and do all of that with, I would say invest in it, because sometimes you can get curly hair, wear it once or twice, it starts to tangle up, and then when you try to detangle it or wash it or something, the unit is ruined. So always look into that. Always do your research. Also read the reviews and all of that. I like to review hair for you guys, but I don't want to mislead anybody into buying anything that they're not comfortable buying, or buying something that is not of good quality. Even if I review something, that is because I actually have interest in it or I actually like it. But as you guys know, I may like something that you guys may not like. So always do your own research before you purchase anything that you see an influencer reviewing, even myself included. Always do your research. And I just like to bring these affordable wigs and hair to you guys, just in case you guys don't know that these companies are out there and they're actually affordable. All right, so the lace is cut. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, and I'm gonna try my wig on. So I already have a stocking cap on. I always like to have one of those just to help the wig blend better. So here we go. I'm gonna try this on. So there it is. As you can see, the lace is definitely lighter for me. So yes, I would have to put makeup on this one. So I'm gonna take that off. I have a makeup brush. I have some foundation. I'm just gonna put a little bit on here, and I'm gonna put it on my wig. Again, this is the fastest, easiest way to do this, but you can also bleach the knot, which is more, I guess, permanent. But the only thing with bleaching your knots is after a while, because the knots are bleached, it makes the hair weak. The hair on the lace, it makes it weak and it starts to fall out. That is why after a while you'll notice that your hair is starting to fall off the cap, and you know, there's like bald spots. That is the reason for that. It is the better way to do it as far as matching your complexion, but it also compromises the I guess integrity of your hair. The easiest way to do it is with this. This is not as permanent as bleaching your knots, but on the good side, it doesn't have the same effect as far as you losing your hair on your cap or on your lace. So it's just whatever you prefer. All right, so there it is. I only put it on the perimeter just because that's the only place that's going to be showing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my wig back on. Okay, you guys, I did go ahead and put the wig on. So it does match my skin complexion a little better, as you can see here. And like I said, it's a little long. So I would say this is great for vacation. If you're going somewhere on the beach, this is perfect for that. Quality wise, I'm not sure about the quality as far as longevity, but just off the bat, I do like the hair. Like I said, I like the curls. Let me come close so you guys can see the curls. The curls are pretty. They're more like water wave. I think they are water wave. So I do like that. And then also, let me show you guys. This is what I was talking about the hair being plugged. See how when you go like that, you can see the scalp or the lace and it matches my skin? That is what I like. And I did go ahead and lay my wig with the Got To Be Glued spray. This one right here. And a blow dryer. I'm sorry, my camera was acting up and the battery died, so I had to go charge it real quick and wait. And while I was doing that, I just went ahead and laid my hair down. But like I said, I used the Got To Be Glued and my blow dryer, and all my wig reviews basically have them in it. So if you're not sure about that process, you can click on one of my wig reviews down below and check that out. So moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and define the part on this. You guys know I love side parts. I don't know what it is about side parts. I just like it on my face. A lot of people say middle parts look good on me, but even with my real hair, I always wear a side part because that is just what I prefer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can part this up. I'm definitely gonna either finger comb this or brush it just to get a bigger effect. And then I'll probably end up getting some more bundles later on to add to it because I like my hair full and big. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and comb it from the bottom. Okay, so I may not need another bundle after all. See that? And the part goes really deep too. So I'm just gonna define my part a little bit by plugging little hairs along the lines here. Be careful when you do this, because if you grab a whole bunch of hair at the same time, you could rip your lace, and you don't want to do that. Alright, so this is what my part looks like. As you can see, the part with the makeup already matches my skin tone. This part does not match, so I'm just going to add a little bit of makeup to that. Alright, so I have some makeup on here. I'm just going to use that to make a part. Okay, so then to lay the hair a little better, I have a little bit of water here. I'm just going to go ahead and spray it onto the hair. Then I'm going to take a little bit of leave-in conditioner. As you can see, I'm almost out. But this is one of my favorite leave-in conditioners. It is by Function of Beauty. I'm going to go ahead and use that to just smooth everything down. So then I'm just going to take my Got To Be Glued. I'm going to take this little comb and I'm going to perfect the baby hair. So So it looks like I'm pretty pleased with my baby hairs here. So I'm going to go ahead and take my scarf and I'm going to tie it down to make sure that my baby hairs stays. Alright, so it's been a few minutes. I'm going to take this off. So there we go. So yeah, you guys, I'm definitely not gonna have to add any hair to this. This is fine by itself. It's nice and full now that I've ran my fingers through it. So all I really needed to do was to run my fingers through it. This was a pretty simple and quick wig install. If you guys are looking for something very affordable but also nice, I would recommend this hair. But the only disclaimer I have is the fact that I don't know quality wise, as I said before. I don't know how the quality is over time, but just from using it for the first time, I like it. I don't know how it's going to turn out after a few uses, but as of now, I really do like it. I like the curls, especially the way it looks combed out. I like that. I also like the length a little bit, even though I don't really like long hair. I like the fact that the hairline was already plugged, so it was pretty easy to make my baby hairs. And I also like the fact that you can wear it up in a ponytail. So yeah, family, that is it for the video. Like I said, I like the hair. It feels nice. It's not heavy, which is why I thought it wasn't full. But after brushing it out and just playing with it, it got bigger, which is a good thing. But quality wise, I don't know how this hair is gonna look over time. But if you are interested in this unit, I'm gonna leave their link down below. I'll also leave a discount code if you guys are interested to help you guys purchase the hair. Thank you guys again so much for your love and support, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.